morning, friends. So, welcome to my channel, Karunda. And today we'll talking about the file transfer family, one of the service of AWS. So, the if you are aware about the SFTP, that what at SFTP is it, then it's fine, it's very good. But if you don't know about the SFTP, what is SFTP, then I would like to tell you that SFTP is one of the secure way of file transferring protocol, and in production environment and in corporate environment, all whatever I have observed, that the people are using SFTP, and we'll talk about the same today. And what I'm doing I'm in this particular as a file transfer family part, I will just uh, divide into three four parts so that it will be easy for you. And in the first part we will just create the server, and in the second part user, and then rule and other things, and then we'll just show you. So just be with me, that so that if you want to thoroughly want to know about this one, and you want to really understand that the concept of this one, and please be with me and just go through my all the parts related to the SFTP. So in this particular one, what I have done, I have just create a SFTP that presentation, so that first we'll go through that presentation, so that we will cover first theoretical part, and then later on we'll go for go on the AWS console, and then we'll cover the practical part, so that it will be easy for me. But if you think that there is some pattern, or I'm not following the correct way, or you want me to cover some other way, then please let me know in the comment box, so that I can just accordingly I can improve that one. So it will be great help full for me, when I will just make a new video regarding it, or maybe the upcoming video, so that I can modify and add accordingly. So let's go that so when we are going for the AWS transfer family. So first we have to create a server. So if you don't have any existing server, then it will show you this the similar kind of a screen. And when you click on the create server, then it will ask for the protocol, that which protocol you want to use, whether it's SFTP, AS2, FTPS, or FTP. So we'll go for the SFTP. Okay, then go for the next option. So then it will ask for the identity provider, that how can you access it. Service managed, whether the user will it will be within the service, AWS directory service, you will use the AD or custom identity. So we will go for the service managed. We'll create the user within the service only, and then it will have a endpoint type, whether it's a public accessible or VPC hosted. If you have a EC2 server which is having public IP, then you will go for the first one. Otherwise, you will go for the VPC hosted. So we are going the second one, and then you will choose the VPC and then subnet. So I will prefer that if you choose multiple subnets, so that you will get the redundancy for this one. And then we have a security group. So we have to ensure that the port 22, 2222 and 22000. So these three ports at least should be they are these are the mandatory ports which should be allowed in the security group. So if you have any existing security group which is having those ports enabled, then you can choose existing security group. Otherwise, you will go for the new security group. Then it will ask for the domain name. So domain means how you will access your file, right? Whether you will use S3 or you will use a EFS. So if you are using S3, so we are using S3, then we'll go for the S3. Then it will ask for the new log group. So log group is mandatory for this one, because whatever the logs, it will go there. So if you have existing log group, then you can go for that. Otherwise, you can go for the new log group. We are going for the new log group. Then managed workflow, it's optional. You can skip it or you can go for it. Then we have a security policy for the cryptography. So it will pick the latest one, but accordingly with you can check with your source account, and then accordingly you can change it. Later on also you can change it once it is configured. And similar way, it's a private key and public key, that you can configure it later or this time as well. So that you can access the server. Okay. And then these are all optional: display banner and other tags. Okay. Then you will see that you will get the similar kind of a screen, that the server is created. It's showing that it's starting, but yeah, now it's showing good. So it'll show that it's online. Now you have to create the user in this one. So then you have to create the user. So I think we are good as per the theoretical part. Now let's go to the AWS console and just do some hand dirty on it. So like I told you that, right, you if you have here, so you can search for the transfer family and then you will get it. So I'm already in this screen, so I'm not searching it, right? So you will go for the create server. Similar way, you will choose the SFTP. Okay, and then service manage, like we discussed earlier, we are choosing this one. We will create the user, and like we told that, we are not going for public accessible, we are going for VPC hosted, and then internal, then we am choosing the VPC, and then accordingly I'm choosing the AG for, under AG I'm choosing two subnets for the redundancy purpose, which I discussed earlier, right? And then security groups. So this security groups already having these ports enabled. So I'm just, I'm not creating a new one. I'm, choosing existing one. FIPS, this is again optional one. You can choose it. Like I told you that, we are using S3. So that's why I'm choosing the S3 one. And then we'll go for the log group. So I don't have any log group available. So I will go for the new create a new log group, managed workflow. So this again optional. I told the cryptographic algorithm option, security policy. Like I told you that it'll pick the latest one, but you have the other, old one as well. So you have to check with your source account, and then accordingly you can check for the security policy, whatever is the compatible, right? And then keys, like you can later on you can update tags. You can, yes, accordingly you can choose for your reference optimized directory. This is again optional, display banners and other things, right? These are the things. And then you will click on the create, and then it will review it, that whatever the option you have chosen, right? So you want to go for that, or you want to change something, or that otherwise you can go for this one. For every section you have a edit in right side, so you can go and update that particular section. And then you can see that whatever we have configured, I'm good on it, and I will go for the create server. And let's click on that one. When you click on this one, so you will get this screen that, it's, server has been created, it's stated state is online, and you will get this kind of a pop-up that you go and please create the user. So in this way, you know that, how we create the server. I hope you got something, now. And if you have any doubt, whatever we have discussed today, so please comment on the comment box and let me know that if you want me to repeat something, or maybe any sections which you have a query, or I will give you the link of that, SFTP, for the, if you want to go for the documentation from the AWS side as well. And if you have any queries, right, I will be happy to answer those queries. I will try to answer those things till then. And please don't miss my the next part of it. Very soon I will just go for the next part, and then I will do the our journey will continue for this SFTP. I think I will cover it in the 3 or 4 part. Yeah, till then, happy learning. Thank you. Yeah.